back to the channel, everybody. I got some great and exciting videos for you today. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe. Let's do it.
The Simpsons predicted Trump would lose his leg years ago. In season 31, Trump exits a golden helicopter. He steps onto the streets of Springfield. He waves at a silent crowd. His steps are slow and uneven. Marge watches the news on TV. She squints and says,
"Is he limping?"
The camera zooms in on Trump's leg. His veins are swollen and dark. The skin looks yellow and unhealthy. Kent Brockman appears on the news.
Trump collapsed before landing,
He says. That night, sirens echo through Springfield. An ambulance rushes Trump to the hospital. Dr. Hibbert meets the team at the entrance. He whispers, "It's spreading too fast." Lisa reads a breaking news alert.
"Severe vascular damage. Amputation possible."
Inside the room, Trump yells at doctors. He shouts,
"This is all fake."
but his leg turns darker and colder. A special team enters under high security. They carry a red folder marked Code Patriot. Marge turns to Homer on the couch.
"This feels just like Nixon."
She says. Bart sneaks into the hospital as a nurse. He peers through a crack in the door. Trump lies unconscious on the bed. Machines beep, lights flash red. Doctors prepare sharp surgical tools. The screen cuts to black. Next day, Kent Brockman returns on TV.
Trump's leg was amputated overnight.
He says. The town of Springfield is in shock. No official statement is released. Homer eats a donut and shrugs.
"At least he still got one."
He says. Lisa rewinds the episode carefully. She pauses on a blurry frame. On the wall it reads, 2025. A dark figure stands in the hallway. Another strange Simpsons prediction? Or something much deeper?
So moments ago, we heard from Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, revealing that President Trump was diagnosed with a condition that's related to the swelling in his lower legs. Here's what she had to say.
The president underwent a comprehensive examination, including diagnostic vascular studies. Bilateral lower extremity venous Doppler ultrasounds were performed and revealed chronic venous insufficiency, a benign and common condition, particularly in individuals over the age of 70. Importantly, there was no evidence of deep vein thrombosis or arterial disease.
Okay, with that, we bring in Mahsa Tourani, a board-certified rheumatologist. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us today. So,
Can anybody tell me what's happening to Trump right here at today's press conference? Now,
or arterial disease.
okay, with that, we bring in Mahsa Tourani, a board-certified rheumatologist. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us today. So this is something that photographers and reporters had noticed on the president. Your assessment, given what you heard from this medical report and the tests that they did?
Martha, good to be with you. Yes, chronic venous insufficiency is a very common disease that unfortunately happens with aging. It's essentially sluggish blood flow in those blood vessels due to leaky valves. It is the best case scenario when there is lower extremity swelling. We want to make sure that blood clots are ruled out by doing appropriate cardiac testing. It appears that President Trump has had that done, and thankfully it is normal. And the other major concern would be for blood clots, which could travel to the lungs and cause pulmonary emboli, and the lower extremity ultrasounds that were done ruled that out. This is a very manageable condition. It just requires a few lifestyle interventions to help manage it effectively.
Okay, what are those?
Limiting the salt, so the McDonald's has to go. Hydration, walking, even 30 minutes of physical activity a day can be effective. Compression stockings. I know the president travels a lot on Air Force One, elevating his legs while doing that. These can all help stimulate the appropriate transition of fluid from the lower to the upper body, and it can help greatly.
So you want to help the heart and the veins move the blood through your body from the heart and then back through the heart. And sometimes those extremity areas can get weaker, the veins in them, as you get older, and they don't push it through to the extent that, it happens when you're a little bit younger, maybe. This is some images of his hands, and the suggestion is that some of this comes from shaking hands a lot, which of course a president has to do. Does that add up for you?
The chronic venous insufficiency, Martha, is typically a lower extremity, the lower leg condition. You can argue that with age, the veins become a little bit weaker. And so certainly we can see changes in the upper extremity as well. Typically, though, usually this is seen when patients take low-dose baby aspirin, which I believe is the case with President Trump. Sometimes I see it in my patients who take chronic corticosteroids, prednisone, blood thinners. These can all cause this appearance of bruising on the hands. But I think baby aspirin is the big culprit for him. Again, lifestyle changes, hydration, physical activity. Vitamin C, I recommend to my patients. It can't hurt. It alleviates inflammation. None of what I'm seeing is worrisome to me.
Okay.
Sadly, Trump just got diagnosed, and it's worse than they're letting on. The White House just confirmed that Donald Trump, at 79 years old, has been diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency, a silent but serious condition that messes with your blood flow and could spiral if left unchecked. It started with unusual swelling in his legs and bruises on his hands, but doctors ruled out the really scary stuff like heart disease or blood clots, for now. According to Trump's personal physician, Dr. Sean Barbabella, the culprit is CVI, a vein disorder where the blood literally flows backward and pools in your legs. Now imagine leading a nation while battling leg pain, bruising, and the looming threat of ulcers or even full-on clots. Trump's team says it's common, but experts warn this condition quietly worsens over time, and it's most aggressive in people over 70. Sure, they're blaming handshakes and aspirin, but people are starting to ask the question no one wants to say out loud. Can Trump physically keep up with the presidency in 2025? Or is this diagnosis the first crack in a much bigger health crisis? The official narrative says he's fine, but his body might be saying otherwise. And now, the clock's ticking.
Nobody asked these questions about Biden when he couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs or complete a sentence.
Leg swelling. What will happen to the United States? If Trump dies from leg swelling, what will happen to the United States? At the press conference, Caroline suddenly announced that Trump's legs were severely swollen, and it was said that some people said he would not live this year. 3 details show that Trump's body has serious abnormalities. First, Trump's bad smell. Trump often emits a foul smell. Some people speculate that it is because he has bad breath. In fact, due to Trump's age, his sphincter is now loose, which is a serious sign of declining physical function. Secondly, Trump likes to eat fried food very much. It is reported that Trump can drink up to 12 cans of Coke a day, and even installed a Coke button in the Oval Office of the White House so that staff can deliver iced Coke to him at any time. This increases the risk of coronary heart disease and myocardial infarction. At an event, Trump was seen bending over and panting after speaking. Finally, Trump's ankle problem, according to experts, is related to the decline of heart function, which is the most dangerous situation. Some people speculate that Trump may not live this year. How do you think Trump's inheritance will be divided after his death?
Trump is going to suffer a heart attack in public during the first week of August 2025, and The Simpsons predicted it a long time ago. In a little-known episode, Trump appears giving a speech in Springfield. At first, he's confident, but suddenly, his voice breaks. He clutches his chest and starts sweating heavily. Lisa watches on television and says, "Something feels very wrong." The crowd rises. Trump tries to go on, but collapses on stage. The audience panics. Kent Brockman breaks into the broadcast. Breaking news. Soon, an ambulance races through Springfield. Inside, Dr. Hibbert quietly examines the test results and declares, "Silent heart attack." At the hospital, Homer watches and says, "He's not coming back from this." At the end, a newspaper headline appears, "Trump removed after unexpected collapse." Trump is going...
Take a look what happened.
One of the heads of the beast seemed to have had a fatal wound, but the fatal wound had been healed. The whole world was filled with wonder and followed the beast, and he was given a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and he was given authority to continue for 42 months. 42 months is 3.5 years, which is the term of a U.S. presidency before elections began to make it for years, and it was granted to him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And he was given authority over every tribe, tongue, and nation. The leader of the free world will bring World War III at the end of his presidency. After blaspheming God, Trump is known to speak foolishly. This and his mouth like the mouth of a lion. The ex-president, he who was, is not, and yet is, meaning he who was president, is not president and yet is president and is going to be president again. Because he is given authority to continue for 42 months, which is his next term, he is here to make his empire or beast as great as the former empire or beast before it. Make America great again.
Donald Trump has just been rushed to the hospital after collapsing inside the White House, and the details are shocking. Just 2 months into his second term as president, Donald Trump was reportedly having a private dinner when he suddenly lost consciousness. Secret Service agents immediately called for medical assistance, and within minutes, an emergency team arrived at the White House. Doctors say his condition is critical, and there are growing concerns that he may have been poisoned. According to inside sources, Trump had been feeling unwell for days, but refused to cancel his schedule. Some reports suggest that a foreign adversary may be involved, while others believe it could be a severe health issue kept secret from the public. The White House has yet to release an official statement, but security has been significantly tightened, with top officials holding an emergency meeting. Vice President J.D. Vance has reportedly been briefed on the situation, and contingency plans are already in motion. What do you think? Is this just a sudden health issue, or is something much bigger happening behind the scenes? Let me know in the comments.
Number 8, we will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action, never happens, never happens. Hillary Clinton, all talk. Unfortunately, when there is action, it's always the wrong decision. Do you ever notice? In my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place. And I will tell you, it will be on land, it will be on sea, it will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system. We're going to have a 6 and another 6 and another 6, so we'll keep going.
It was Trump's first 6 months, everybody. White House, they posted a meme of Trump. So check this out.
We achieved more in 6 months than almost any administration could accomplish in 8 years, and we're going to have a lot of good 6 months left. We're going to have a 6 and another 6 and another 6, so we'll keep going.
We're going to have a 6 and another 6 and another 6, so we'll keep going.
Why did he say that? We're going to have a 6 and another 6 and another 6. You did that on purpose, bro, right?
Yeah, it's so obvious, blatant, that he's either like so controlled that he can't say no to anything, or he's trying to wake people up and he's playing along with it.
And then check this out. This was a clip of the news talking about that.
President Trump is marking 6 months in office.
The White House is touting what the administration sees as one success after another, but there are plenty of challenges.
They're talking about Trump's first 6 months at 6:06 a.m. with 66 degrees outside. What are the odds of that?
What if I told you that the Donald Trump we saw this week is not human? Recent images show something disturbing. Skin that is too perfect, mechanical movements, and eyes that reflect light like sensors. Leaked sources claim that Trump has been replaced by an advanced biomechanical unit, part of a classified project called Operation Patriot X. And who would be behind this? Elon Musk. Yes, he is linked to man-machine integration technology, and according to reports, is collaborating with national security agencies.
Trump dying? Here's the truth behind the viral photos and diagnosis. Photos of Donald Trump's swollen legs and bruised hand have sparked a wave of online speculation. Some claimed it was a sign of serious illness. Others went as far as to say he's dying. But what's really happening? Let's break it down using verified reports from medical professionals, the White House, and viral media coverage. 1. What was diagnosed? In mid-July 2025, the White House confirmed that Trump was diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency, CVI. This is a common condition in older adults, especially those over age 70. It occurs when the leg veins struggle to send blood back to the heart, causing swelling, heaviness, or mild skin discoloration in the lower limbs. It's not life-threatening and is easily manageable through compression stockings, leg elevation, regular walking or golf. Staying hydrated, Trump's doctors emphasized he remains in excellent health and is fit for duty. 2. What about the swollen hand? Trump was also seen with a bruised and swollen right hand. Some said it looked purple or bandaged. The explanation? Minor tissue irritation, most likely caused by daily aspirin use, a blood thinner. Frequent handshakes during campaign events. Natural aging skin sensitivity. Doctors ruled out anything serious. No stroke, no fracture, no infection. 3. Is he dying? Let's be clear. No credible medical source or government official has stated Trump is dying. Rumors about his health have been fueled by a fake Simpsons clip that falsely predicted Trump's death, viral tweets and videos from conspiracy accounts, misinterpreted body language or photos, partisan exaggeration during campaign season. Senator Tommy Tuberville even claimed leftist stress was making Trump sick, referring to the public scrutiny he's under. But even Tuberville admitted it's not a fatal condition, just something that needs monitoring. 4. How is he being treated? Trump's treatment is non-invasive. Sources report he's wearing compression socks daily, taking light walks around Mar-a-Lago, drinking more water and reducing salt intake, getting regular circulation checkups. White House staff confirmed there is no interruption in his daily schedule or physical capacity. 5. What should you know? If you're seeing viral posts saying Trump is dying, ask yourself, is there a medical source cited? Is the content based on official records? Is it just bait for clicks and fear? Misinformation spreads fast, especially during election seasons. Whether you support Trump or not, it's crucial to stay grounded in facts. Final thoughts. Donald Trump has a manageable age-related vein condition. He's not dying. He's not seriously ill. He remains active, alert, and medically cleared. If you saw viral claims about Trump's death, now you know the truth.
And above all else, we know this. In America, we don't worship government, we worship God.
Alright, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the presidential image that you're used to. I look funny, but you are making money, see? So your world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather around, I'm the old guy in town, and my sound's laid down by the voting bound. I drink up all the Diet Coke you've got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Trumpy, pronounced with the umpy. Yo, ladies, please don't try to accuse me. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump me. I'm stepping tall, y'all. Just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like my rhymes, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Hey, yo, Kamala, come here, you ticklish? Yeah, I bet you are. Look at me, I'm flimsy. It never stopped me from getting busy, I'm a freak. I like the mic with the boom. I once did a 2 in a Burger King bathroom, I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze me. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still putting on my own pants, and I even got my own dance.
So Trumpy dance is your chance, do the Trump.
Trump the Don, back at it again. This time in a country rap song. Shout out High Res. God bless the USA. Stop sending billions to Ukraine. Put America first for a change. When they fail, I'm the one that they blame. I only ran for president cause I had one thing on my mind. To make the country better than it's ever been, but you got Biden's lies. And if you love the country, then we're on the same side. I got love for America, I got American pride. They tried to kick me out the White House. Next year, that's my house. FAFO, around it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's rabbit hole. Is Donald Trump really sick and dying? Or is it all just symptoms of old age and everything's under control? Is he the Antichrist? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.